Mayor LeBruno from Dumont. He's a good friend, and by the way, also a detective in Jersey City, so law enforcement, grateful for his service on all fronts. Mayor, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on in your community?
Thank you very much, Congressman, especially for inviting me to be a part of your town hall. And I greatly appreciate the opportunity, and thank you for your continuous fight for our residents of New Jersey and our district. As you said, I am a Jersey City police detective. I am also a husband and father of 2 children, and like many of you, doing all we can to help our community and protect our families during this unprecedented time. I believe that my law enforcement experience was extremely beneficial while dealing with this public health crisis early on. On March 12th, before our first presumptive positive case, I met with our administration and our governing body, and I ordered the closing of all municipal buildings to the public with minimal access to our police stations. Shortly after, we instituted remote work from home for our Borough Hall employees, and we modified schedules for our essential employees and our police force. We continue to operate on all cylinders and ensure that the vital borough services were still provided as we protected the health and safety of our residents and our workforce. We are also very proactive in closing all of our parks, recreational facilities, and our senior facilities very early on. As today, Dumont has 293 presumptive positive cases with 5 related deaths, and our numbers have been stabilizing over the past few weeks, which is good. I believe our early efforts greatly assisted in limiting the further transmission of COVID-19 in our community. Currently, we still have our parks; they remain closed until we believe public safety and health is always our top priority. So we're continuing to monitor the progression of COVID-19 in the borough, and we'll continue to assess the situation as we move forward. One of our major concerns, like most towns, is the effect this pandemic is having on our small businesses. So I've been working with our Economic Development Committee, and we are trying to think outside the box how to help our businesses be successful as we begin the road to reopening. So one of our primary objectives is to expand our restaurants' outdoor seating options by implementing street closures and possibly the use of parklets in certain areas with roads less traveled. This will help restaurants provide social distancing dining options while restrictions are in place for their inside dining. Dumont is a strong community, and I'm blessed to represent so many amazing residents and volunteers that have stepped up during this pandemic. We're all in this together, and our goal is to do all we can to protect our friends, families, and neighbors. We support our first responders, of course, healthcare workers, and essential employees as we look towards the next steps to responsibly reopening our community. Congressman, once again, I greatly appreciate this opportunity. I find it very beneficial to have calls with our local, county, and state officials, get to bounce ideas off each other and learn from each other. There is no playbook titled public health crisis, so we're all in this together.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, and I think that point you're making is exactly the right one. That we'll get through this if we stick together.